This is an advisor analyst tutorial on the use of strings within your expressions. In this video, you will learn how to use string constants and various string functions. You'll learn how to put two strings together, change strings to lowercase, and find matching patterns within a string. Throughout this video, we will be using the customer's demo that ships with the software. First, what are strings? Strings are sequences of alphanumeric characters. In this demo, region, industry, and even customer ID are examples of string fields. Contrast this with numeric or date data. In this demo, the revenue or margin are examples of numeric data that are not strings. Other common examples of string valued fields are names, address information, and marital status. Let's get started by opening the expression builder. To open the expression builder, click on the author ribbon, go to the condition data section, and click on build expressions. There are two methods of inputting strings into the expression builder: putting in a string literal or using a string valued field. To put a string literal in an expression, enclose the string in single quotes. Let's see an example. For this example, I'll be typing in example 1. And, like I said, enclose a string in single quotes. Try typing in a single quote, yes, and single quote. Clicking the evaluate will return the value of yes for every row in the table. The other method of inputting strings is to use a string valued field, such as customer ID. If we expand our expression tables, customers, and I will get rid of yes here, and scroll down to customer ID, double-clicking will bring in customer ID, and when we click evaluate, we will get a new field with values that are a copy of the existing customer ID field. One of the simplest scenarios is to put two strings together, also known as string concatenation. To do this, we place a plus sign between the two strings we wish to concatenate. For example, let's put the industry and region fields together. Call this example 2. And what we can do is type in region using the grave accents above the tab key to denote a field, not a string literal. Put a plus sign and industry. Pressing evaluate shows that the region and industry have been put together into one string. Note how there actually is no space between the two fields. The strings are put just right next to each other. To fix this, we can modify our expression by putting in a string literal of a single quote, a space, a single quote, putting another plus sign, and then clicking evaluate. Note how this puts a space in between the region and the industry field. Now, let's take a look at functions that take string values. In the list of primitives, expand out the function and the string node to reveal 6 functions that take string values. Double-clicking one of them will bring the function into the expression builder and reveal the arguments of the function. Additional information about these functions and their arguments can be found in the Help tab. Let's try using a simple function called lower. I'll give this example 3. Delete this. Lower will transform all the letters of a string to lowercase. After double-clicking on the function, replace where it says string with a field name. In this case, type in city with the grave accent surrounding it. Next, click Evaluate. Notice that the new field contains lowercase versions of the existing city field. The B in Birmingham has been lowercased from capital B to lowercase b. The upper function works along similar lines. Another common scenario is to find matching patterns within a string. The match, gsub, and sub functions all take a pattern as one of their arguments. For example, the match function can be used to find all the rows of a field that matches a specific pattern of alphanumeric characters. Let's see this in action. I will call this example 4. Do this. Double click match. You'll notice that once again we have the same string argument, but an additional pattern argument. Let's use this match function on the industry field. Replace string with industry. And for pattern, let's type in a string literal. We will type in just string literal of RE and click Evaluate. The match function returned a 0 where it could not find the string of RE, that pattern, or 1 in the rows that it could find it. In this case, agriculture, the last RE found and matched the string literal we put in. Whereas retail, with a capital R and an E, although it's still R and E, the match function, as you note, is case sensitive. So it returned a 0. Notice also healthcare. The RE in healthcare also matched. If we wanted to be specific to retail, we could have instead opted to search for retail and clicking Evaluate. Now this finds all the rows with an industry of retail. There are many other options for patterns that you can match on. For example, you can use wildcards or other special characters. To learn more about these other options, as well as learn about our other string functions, check out our Advanced String Functions tutorial video. Thank you.